Well, hey, it's giveaway time. Right now, we're giving away an assortment of axes and knives that are just absolutely free. All you have to do is go into Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Kansas City, Kansas, by the International Speedway and Cabela's, and just tell them God, Family, and Guns sent you, and you get to pick one of these items while supplies last. We have a camping axe, we have a hunting knife, we have throwing knives, and a combo set that kind of includes a little bit of everything. Again, all you have to do is stop by Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Kansas City, Kansas by the Speedway. Tell them God, Family, and Guns sent you and pick out your free knife or axe. And by the way, these are while supplies last, so get in there. Has the demographic of gun buyers changed in any way? Because we had this mass. I mean, nobody's ever seen the first-time gun buyers like we saw from the last several months. Has the demographic changed at all? Who's buying guns now?
Who's buying guns now? Everybody's still buying guns. And it makes me so excited to be there for the first time gun buyers, as well as the people that are like, well, heck, I managed to find this stellar deal on whatever it is that you have just bought and needed that missing piece from that collection or whatever it is. And it's so cool to help those people too when you can. It's all the same. The worry is still, will I be able to keep my guns now that I've purchased them? Well, there's a paper trail, so they know what I have. And no. We don't tell the ATF how many you bought. We don't hand them those serial numbers and like those belong to Mark. Look, Mark's taking home another gun today. So no, we don't do that. We just tell them, oh, we have one person that we're running a background check on. It's a handgun or a long gun, a rifle or something like that. They don't really care until something happens to that serial number and it is used for something that it should not have been used for in the first place. That's when they start digging into it, and then that's a really, really long process and probably a question for the ATF. So,
from what I understand, and you're going to know a lot more about this, is that they don't track, like there's no records of the guns that I own anywhere unless there's a multi-gun purchase. Is that the case? So like if I come in and I buy 4 guns, that is tracked, but if I come in and buy 1, that is not?
That's only tracked for about 6 months, and that's to make sure that those firearms, those multiple handguns only, you could come in and buy 20 shotguns and 15 rifles, and they don't care. Like, you want all the hunting rifles you can have, go for it. Buy me out. I'll write a big check. We'll trade sides in the counter. But seriously. Yeah, no, it's handguns, and they're looking for people that are selling those firearms without a license. Because to do this legally, you got to pay the government some money, and they get money for us staying in business. We pay them every year for our license. We pay a lot of money to the ATF for all this stuff, and then they're just making sure that the firearms that you have purchased are staying in your collection, and you're not out there selling them to people who can't pass a background check and couldn't come in here and buy those guns legally. If 6 months passes and those serial numbers don't turn up someplace, they shred that. That's gone. And the only record then of the firearms that you have purchased is that Form 4473, that white sheet that you have filled out, and that stays here. I don't give any of that out. Nobody's getting away with that stuff. That stays here until we go out of business, and then it goes to a big, gigantic storage locker someplace in the deep, deep, dark caves of the earth where it isn't filed in the out of business records facility. And if somebody needs to find that serial number from that gun store that's now out of business, they got to go back there and someone has to hand look and dig for that one sheet with that one serial number. Yeah, good luck. That's going to take some time. I do not envy them that job, but somebody's got to do it, right? So, you know.
Well, Maggie, gosh, thank you so much for this information. It's always good to get your expertise on this. Talk to you again about this soon.
Thank you so much for having me. It is always a pleasure, Mark. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Bye, Internet.
You as well.